What's up everybody, my name is Tshepo Mofokeng, better known as Tiggie, and this is My Flow Tactics. Today we're at Zorbas Taverna in Boksburg to talk to Julia about her Greek dancing career. What's up guys, so today we're sitting with Julia. Julia, tell us about yourself.
So, hi everybody, my name is Julia Scafidas and I am half Portuguese, half Greek. I've been a dancer for the last 14-15 years. I've done a lot of belly dancing, but today I'd like to talk to you about my pride and joy, which is my other half of my dancing career, being my traditional Greek dancing. And yeah, I've been dancing for a number of years and I'd like to share some more information with you guys.
That's so wonderful to hear you've been dancing for so long. What inspired you to first become a dancer?
So I started with ballet and gymnastics and that kind of style when I was about 3 years old. And then I joined a studio in Germiston called Dynamo Dance World, and there I always had the urge to dance to music that I was very familiar with. So growing up I was exposed to a lot of Greek music, and it's something that I have a lot of treasured memories from that time, and I always wanted to be able to dance to that music. So when I found out that the studio I was dancing at had a belly dancing trainer start there, I was very excited because there I could learn, I could dance to a Middle Eastern form of dance and use music that I'm very passionate about. So it started there. And then in terms of Greek dancing, I obviously I learned throughout my childhood years and how to dance at weddings and parties and stuff like that. But from a professional Greek dancing perspective, I learned from the group Spastaola, which is Pablo and Stavro and Mariana. So I'm very grateful to have learned from them. And since then, we've just continued going.
And when you train your Greek dancing, how often do you train that?
So the Greek dancing, we train in the beginning it's more intense because it's set choreography, so it's different to belly dancing, which is a lot of improvised shows. The Greek dancing, it's set choreography and it's normally done in at least pairs, so 2 or more people. So in the beginning it's a lot, it's like maybe 2-3 times a week. And then after that, once you become used to it, your shows start becoming more like practice for the next show. Can't really think of it like that, but it essentially is, and then maybe once a week.
And who has been the most influential personal people in your Greek dancing career?
So I would definitely say, in terms of my Greek dancing career, it started with my father, who exposed me. He's the Greek person in my parents' marriage. So I'm half Portuguese, my mom's Portuguese. So he originally inspired me to love the Greek dancing music or Greek music. After that, I learned, so at the time I was dating a guy named Pavlo, and he was one of the Spastaola members, and at that time I was performing belly dancing, he was performing Greek dancing, so we decided to merge the shows and create a synergy. And so he was very influential in it because he taught me a lot of what I know. Unfortunately, he did pass away, so I'm very honored to be able to give him credit for the influence that he's had in my Greek dancing career.
So Julia, are there different styles of Greek dance?
So yes, there's actually over 4,000 different types of Greek dancing, different Greek dances that originate from various places around Greece. As you know, there's many islands as well. So each sort of area or location has their own traditional signature dance. So what we normally focus on in our shows is we use 5 typical well-known dances. There's dances, so the sirtaki, which we're doing in our tutorial, and the kalamachano, which are the 2 common known dances that we see here, especially in South Africa at weddings and parties. And then some of the more technical dances, my favorite being Bendozali, which is a dance that originates from Crete. So Crete is one of the largest islands in Greece, and Bendozali is a very fast dance. The word Bendozali meaning 5 steps. So bendi, fifth, 5, zale, which is steps, and it's a play on the word dizziness. So basically, because it's fast and you can get dizzy doing your 5 steps. So that's Bendozali. Then there's another dance called the Kariotico, which is also quite a fast, fun dance. And then there's Hasapiko. That's actually a dance that originates from, that originates, I think, from Constantinople, I could be wrong. But the butchers used to dance with knives or swords to do the Hasapiko. And then another ultimate favorite of mine, which is the Zebekiko. That dance is typically it originated as a male form of dance, and we often call it the drunk man's dance here. So the Zebekiko is it started off as a very sort of like a closed, intimate, very expressive dance. So you wouldn't normally have people witnessing that dance. It's normally performed by people that have gone through a tragic loss or have lost dreams. So it's a very emotional style of dance. We typically dance that with the dancer is typically slightly intoxicated because they're obviously dealing with their loss. And then the plate breaking and the fire burning is all for releasing the emotion. Also with the plate breaking, the reason why we do it is to basically chase off evil spirits. So it was often thought that during wedding celebrations, if the couple broke plates, the evil spirits would think that they weren't celebrating and weren't happy, and that they were angry, so that they would ward them off. And also it symbolizes new beginnings. So throw away the old and start with the new.
Wow.
So yeah.
And if you were to name any local or international performers that inspire you, who would those people be?
So in terms of the Greek dancing space, there isn't really famous Greek dancers because it's more of a cultural style of dance. But there has been, so a lot of the famous musicians which inspire different dance styles. So I would say there's Andoni Remo, there's Pandelidis, there's a few, Anavisi, lots of Greek singers that inspire or I look up to in terms of Greek dancing. Locally though, there's lots of amazing belly dancing talent. And I have a few people that I look up to and aspire to be like.
So what do you have going on at the moment, and where can people find you?
So at the moment, as you know, we've just come out of the global pandemic has affected a lot of our big plans that we had, but we're still doing a lot of entertainment for various restaurants and functions. So we do a lot of weddings, 21sts, corporates, but a lot of the restaurants that we perform at include restaurants such as Zorbas, which we are here at today. We do lots of Greek celebrations for restaurants all around. If you would like to follow us and come and watch us perform, you can follow us on our social media. So my social media is at Julesy Dance, and then our group, which is our actual belly dancing Middle Eastern entertainment group, is Hizzy Belly Dance, at Hizzy Belly Dance.
Fantastic. So there it is, guys. If you want to come see them, do it. It's wonderful. I've watched it. It's great. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, Julia, for joining us. It was lekker. Thank you to Julia for joining us today, and thank you to Zorbas Taverna for letting us use their wonderful restaurant as their space. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, and click the bell to get notifications. Comment if you guys have any questions. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll see you guys next time. What am I saying? Sorry. Use their wonderful